Hello, everyone. RPG Kingdom Kid here, back with another live stream of Final Fantasy 14. How you all doing today? I am doing great. Let us hit that start menu and get started. So anyway, guys, we are very close to the end of the main campaign of Heaven's Ward. And I'm excited. I'm super excited. We'll definitely get a lot closer today, hopefully. There will be a, just give me a second here, I'm putting stuff in order. There will definitely be a dungeon crawling thing that happens today. But as you all know, I live stream on Saturdays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. We are making our way through Final Fantasy 14, obviously trying to catch up in time for Endwalker, which will be coming out in the fall, and I'm excited for that. Honestly, maybe we could actually, I don't know if we'll start, but we'll probably for sure be done with Stormblood by the end of March. I don't know if we'll start Shadowbringers by then, but yeah. So I did a lot of stuff, not really a lot of stuff off screen. I did the Dark Knight quest a little bit, and then I kind of started the Valentine's Day events that they have going on right now. I'm gonna maybe I might continue that on depending on when I get closer to the end of the stream, but we'll see. But anyway, so yeah. But of course, guys, I release videos every single day at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, or earlier and later, depending on if it's a day that I'm streaming or not. If it's a day I'm streaming, it comes out at 8 or 8:30 a.m. and then the second video comes out at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So of course we have Resident Evil 7 Biohazard Madhouse difficulty coming out at the 8:30 slot is the first video, and then of course we have Final Fantasy 8, which celebrated its 22nd birthday on Tuesday, coming out at the 2 p.m. 1 p.m. slot. I'm having a blast with both of those games. Like, I'll be honest, especially Final Fantasy 8, that being it's like first time I've ever really gotten that far into it. I've mentioned before that I've really only gotten to like the Fire Cavern the first time I've ever played Final Fantasy 8. So I never really got too far into it, or like not even to that part. And then of course Resident Evil 7, I enjoy that game thoroughly, and then of course playing it on Madhouse difficulty just adds a little more of like a spice to it. So yeah, but anyway, let us continue on. Let's see how far we can get in this stream. Ooh, more armor. Ooh. I really should just start selling shit that's like, well, even though they're like, oh, this is a unique weapon, it's like, well, or it's like, you'll never get this thing again. It's like, why do I need to hold on to it, I suppose? So I really should start selling shit. Frustrating though it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people of the Broom, why not go and see if Gilbrod knows aught of value? As the proprietor of Forgotten Knight, surely he must have heard whispers of the mongrel before. We can only hope that he will be more forthcoming than the others. I currently don't have my headphones in because I just got out of the shower like kind of like 2 minutes before I started the stream. So yeah, and I don't want to have my headphones on right now, so of course there's going to be a little. Actually, I think that's the Dark Knight. Yeah, that's the Dark Knight quest right there. So, obviously I can't do that right now. I'm glad they start you off at level 30. It's a little rough. I mean, the Dark Knight is a tank class, so that's good. But for now, I'm not really going to focus too much on other classes. Like, that's kind of like stuff I would do when I'm all caught up in the story, or when I'm not streaming. Is like, that's the stuff I do. Hey, you have the same thing as I do. You know, people long for a sympathetic ear, but they need to know what it comes with with tight lips. Discretion, Andy. That's what my customers expect. If they don't get, then I don't get them. That being said, I'm not without my sympathies. I've heard the tales, and I know you're doing right by highborn and lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction. But to do that, I'll need you to do something for me. So happens there's a hunter up in the Corsair who owes me a bit of a coin. However, I've agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them for me. Agreed? I want to do a thumbs up to this person. pillars. Guess we'll just go to the last visual for now. So, yesterday, and you guys are actually going to hear about this in a... The jeweled, okay. You guys are actually going to hear about this in a coming up episode of Resident Evil. I talked about how my car wasn't starting that day I was recording. That day was yesterday, by the way. So I mentioned that. Oh, I could do the... Oh, thank God, I could do the materia shit here if I need to, instead of having to go all the way to where that other base is. I mentioned how my car wasn't starting because it's cold. It's fucking cold. Out. And, yeah, and it took a while. My uncle had to come and jump start my car, so it was not fun. So, yo, Gilbert Soundboy. Good. How's he doing? Same as always, right. Hey, Rod, I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through on account of his bloody ups. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt he'll be able to find any more next year. I definitely should, like, sell all that armor. That's, like, if it's not gonna give me a boost of anything, then why the hell do I keep it? Yeah, I need to learn how to, like, not be a hoarder, especially in this limited inventory type game. Probably keep the headphones off for another, like, 10 minutes or so. My hair takes a while to dry. I definitely do need to get a haircut too, so. But maybe I won't for a while. Oh, she's still here. Well, you gotta hand him over or not? Alright, this ought to do it. With a few other spices, I can make it just like she used to. There are few things what stir the hearts of men like a sip of mulled wine. Share a glass with the right people, and who knows what stories they'll share. Alright, give me that new armor, dude. And in all honesty, I could probably... that's another thing, too. Like, okay, the materia, I definitely can't... I shouldn't sell the materia. I should probably, like, in all honesty, put those in my chocobo sack. But that chocobo sack is getting pretty full, too. So, I don't know. Literally, all this stuff in here is just for, the crafting stuff, so... Now that I think on it, there's a woman I know who's rather fond of this blood. Arthe is her name, and she resides in the Pillars. She's a maid servant some noble house or another. I forget. Anyway, it'd be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle? Okay, so she's right by the at the end of alcohol. I think at some point I should just unlock all the classes for my character. And yeah. Maybe get him to like level 10 or something like that. It's not too hard. And I definitely, in all honesty, I kind of do want to like build up like my character to be ready to be a sage when that comes out. So just because like I've always liked that kind of healer where they like the healer they heal but they also attack too. Kind of like a mix of a white and a dark mage in a way. Which is that what red mages are? I can't remember. Or were red mages more so attack and buffs than debuffs? Because I'll be honest. I think blue mages were status effects, right? I can't remember for the life of me. Yes, I am Harith, beg your pardon, but do I know you, sir? I know the smell. This was the wine that girl used to prepare. A special recipe. It must be decades since I last tasted this. Oh, the poor dear. Such a shame that she was taken in by that baron. He cut a dashing figure, I'll grant you that. Tall, slender, long of ear. But those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. 'Twas not more than infatuation, what she felt, but she convinced herself it was love, and he couldn't help but take advantage. But when her belly started to grow, God's the scoundrel. I mean, 'tis not an uncommon occurrence, but it was with a horror made it so much. Well, I need to tell you, she was discarded from his service, cast onto those streets like so much refuse. After she returned to the Brum, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance. Dark. I think this actually unlocks that astrologium class right there, which could actually be kind of cool. I think you need to do that to be a summoner, which seems very interesting in its own point. But boy, I was talking to a couple people at work who also play this game, and one of them is a summoner, and he's kind of having some issues with it because in order for him to get Bahamut, he needs to do, like, I believe he needs to do the coils of Bahamut, and not that many people are doing that. That's something I probably will try to do off screen, maybe after the stream. Same with trying to do the Drop Dead Shiva and try to get as much of that other stuff done as possible. Though I can't do the Blood for Stone one until I'm at level 70, but we're gonna get to level 60 soon enough, so it's so weird. Like, why did they let me accept that quest if I can't even complete it until I'm level 70? So the enormous noble as bleeds is made servant. Then cast her aside when the shed beds. Cast her aside when the seed takes root. Not the most original tale, is it? Gold confound for the woman and child who live it, though. Even the pedants can appreciate wine from time to time. Take Relivix, for example. Surely you've heard of him, no? He's a monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor in the Brum. A man of many vows, but none which prohibits spiritual beverages. Aye, if ever there were a man who deserves a drink, it'd be him. I think I kind of see where this guy is going with this stuff. He's basically kind of like introducing us to the origins of the one guy that we're trying to find. And my guess is the guy that we're trying to find is that child of the nobleman and the servant. And I don't know if it's this person or not, but we'll see. Could be. Yeah, has pointed ears. Home's blessings upon you, sir. A gift for me? The scent. How reminiscent of a wine was made by a dear old friend. May her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by her family, she toiled tirelessly to feed the clothe her child. Yet somehow she found time to help me tend to those in even worse circumstances. So compensated she was, so full of love for her fellow men. 'Twas that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of the other younglings. That little girl, bless her heart, she couldn't help what she was. Eventually she won them over, but those first few years were trying. Even more so when you had to start fending for yourselves. I remember days she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out, as if searching for her mother's face in the mist. Man, these are some short-ass quests here. Then again, majority, like I mentioned this before and I'll keep mentioning it. Majority of these quests that aren't like the dungeons or the dungeon crawling ones or the primal boss fight ones, they're not too long. And I'll be honest, the ones with those are just long in itself because of waiting. Although the dungeon crawling ones are definitely a little bit longer because you know, you actually have to move around, while the boss ones are just the bosses. So she was a remarkable woman, Andy. After everything she forced to endure, she still remained hopeful for the future, for her daughter's future. Oh. Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us and divides us in the end. It's the legacy of our parents, Andy, and we can't escape it no matter how hard we try. So the Mongol and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it to all in Sarai. If you can understand that, then maybe you can find her on your own. Ah, that's down. Or up. Still looking for your mongrel. Like I said before, take your pick. Plenty around, if you know where to look. Or did you fancy someone specific? Ruby eyes and raven black hair. Yeah, it was black hair. Because it's... Well, fuck. Got my phone all over the place. With ruby eyes and raven black hair. Oh, someone's got unusual taste. Afraid I can't help you, though. Won't, rather. Plenty obvious you ain't of the Brom. Did you think I'd just tell you because you asked nicely? I mean, no, but hey, bitch. Yeah, so definitely, like, more so on Saturdays than any of the other days that I stream is where I kind of do my, more so playing this game, after the stream more so often than not. Because obviously it's like, well, I have free time, and plus I can't really record anything because of while my computer is rendering and editing and such of the stream. So, have you made any progress, Sunday? Not really. So our Mongol was born of an Elsian nobleman and a Harun maidservant. Granted, it is no location, but it's far more information than we had before. Yes, now that her striking features are known to us, mayhap we need only remain vigilant. There must be a way we can draw the Mongol out into the open. Mayhap we should discuss this with Tataru. Speaking of which, where is Tataru? Oh, confound it. She went below to make inquiries of her own, didn't she? Must find her quick, Ande. I have a premonition that this is not going to end well. Well, boy. What was her first hint? I don't know why I did that. You cast your gaze over the streets below, but see no sign of Tataru. There we go. Jackpot. She must be around here somewhere. I take it you've had no luck either. I'm sorry, I forgot I said anything. Down there. Isn't that Tataru? This man is chasing her. Quick, Andy, after them.
Where do you think you're going, Missy?
Messy. Yeah, get to your Tataru talk.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
What's going on here?
What's it to you, boy? Piss off.
Piss off.
Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out of House 4 Tom's Manor all the time.
Oh, I see. Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that it?
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
Haha! Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
Enough! Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
Hey, there's the mongrel. Yo. Oh. Hi there.
Lay a finger on the Blue Blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand. And often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
Well, hi. I don't know what you heard, but I'm the Warrior of Light. I've heard a lot about you. You're quite dashing, I'll be honest. You're not what the portrait was, so that's actually kind of cool. I don't know. There's a very exclusive list for people, and you're gonna be on that list. Play your cards right. Could be at the top. Probably not the top. That spot's always reserved for your Stola, so just all I'm saying. Before you start, let's go somewhere a bit more private, eh? The Forgotten Knights say. Now, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Like, majority of these quests that aren't like, you know, dungeons or bosses, they're like, get from point A to point B. Maybe there's sometimes a point C where you have to like fight or something, but still, they're not too long of quests. And I'll be honest, I really like, ooh, a duty finder. Oh, perfect. I'm right at that level. It's sad because like you're supposed to be at like a level 56 or something for this, but they're like, hey, well, I guess if you're higher, they like that's the highest level you can be set for or something like that. Pub's closed. Get the fuck out. I like your outfit, you mechanist. Cool. So we mean to go and fight the Holy See. You guys up for that? You guys up for Viva Revolution?
So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
Pretty much, yeah.
Eh? What are they on about?
The high houses. And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld. Highborn and lowborn alike.
Pretty much, yeah.
And so Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
Well, seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emmerich to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
You can kill the Holy See.
If Sir Emmerich is imprisoned in the vault, we will need all the help we can muster to breach their defenses and rescue him.
in the hells?
Well, damn.
Ah, the unmistakable scent of heresy.
Ah, asshole.
And what do we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of Rats. Ooh, plotting insurrection, I shouldn't wonder. That won't do. Sickness is wont to fester and spread. It must be burnt out ere the infection takes hold.
Yeah, too bad the infection's already hold and it's you assholes.
I reckon Sir would be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens. I've got irons of my own.
Yo, she's a badass. I love her. Ah, shield.
Such simple creatures, rats. Certain to attack when cornered. Let us step outside, milady. In here, your toys could hurt someone.
But there's no one in here. Hold on. Yo! Fighting with little bro and yes, Alpha known is little bro, by the way. Ruby Carbuncle!
Bear witness!
Fuck you, bitch.
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed. Enough!
Lucky bastard.
Nay, 'tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
I thought the Heavens Ward might come here as well.
They came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
Aye. Sir Grinno announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavens Ward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Oh, fuck that.
Then the Heavens Ward now commands the Temple Knights.
Those still loyal to Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number.
Ask more
The
than
other
enough.
half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, have gathered at the vault as ordered.
Bolstering the guard already, eh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Hilda. And yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he?
He does seem to have that kind of sway over people. Okay, I
Aye.
can put my headphones back
Your
on.
passion moved me. A bit.
A bit.
That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our betters. If you've a mind to change things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
Viva Revolution! Alrighty. No, I don't want to talk to you. Alvin, no. Please. I want to talk to the lovely lady here. Hey, how you doing? Let me guess, you're wondering why I chose the mongrel, right? Because it's what I am. And I'm not ashamed of it. Not anymore. Besides, even my pureblood pups have more in common with me than the lords and ladies up on high. They none of them are well bred. Hell, some of their mothers were cast out after a spot of fun, same as mine. Sorry, same as old, and one was sick of hearing, which is why we took up the arms. Not that we mean to hold all the blue bloods to account. Some have done right by us, I'll allow, like them in House Hallie and Net. But enough talk. Your friend's still rotting in a cell. Let's not keep him waiting. Yo, I love her. I love her already. A knight's calling. I believe this is our dungeon to the thing. To the vault. I'll probably get my level up here shortly. We've been working in secret to undermine the Holy See and the high houses. That much I'll acknowledge. But this nonsense about us throwing wide the gates for the heretics is just that. Nonsense. If not you, then who? You Temple Knights, of course. Reckoned it was your beloved Sir Emmerich's doing at first, but then I heard how he lost his head. My next best guess would be the Heavens Ward. That way they have the perfect excuse to go door to door through the berm, slaughtering the heretics and their sympathizers in one fell swoop. But the Heaven's Ward scheme did not account for Lady Iceheart's intervention, and so they have been forced to improvise. A fine bloody mess, ain't it? But the die is cast, so what's the plan? We must divert the intention of the high houses away from the city, and to do that we need to cooperate. We need the cooperation of your allies in their service. And what makes you think I have friends in high places? You would be fools not to, given your goals. Low-born knights are ideal recruits. Most swore fertility only out of desire for a better life. If offered an opportunity to shed the yoke and live for themselves, who among them would not at least be tempted to take it? Rare is the man eager to die for a cause he does not hold dear, but it need not come to this day. If they and their fellow knights are deployed afield to deal with a new threat, a massing of heretics, for example, then they will be unable to join in the defense of the vault. Spread false reports of an attack to get them out of harm's way, you mean? The city will not soon forget the heretics' last assault. If the high houses believe another attack is imminent, they will have no choice but to act. Can it be done? Can we trick them into leaving Ishgard? Aye. Can we keep them out for long? Not bloody likely. Make sure you're ready before I send word, because you won't be getting a second chance at this. Then it's decided. To the vault. The Archbishop must be held to account. The Lord Commander granted his liberty and justice for all. Viva Revolution! Damn it, Alpha, no! I don't want to talk to you sometimes! Hearken to me, everyone. We have two objectives. Rescue Sir Emmerich and apprehend the Archbishop. We will therefore divide our forces into two parties. Can I please go to the party that doesn't have to go to the vault? Oh, who am I kidding? Lord Hauptfruit, Estein, Master Alphanu, and I will make ready to breach the underground jail and search for the Lord Commander. We will not move, however, until the second party has entered the vault. I speak of your party, Warrior Blight. For this plan to succeed, you will need to fight your way to the highest level of the vault, even onto the Archbishop's private chambers. If the Heaven's Ward realize that you intend what you intend, they will fly to the massive side, leaving only a token force to guard the jail. I forget that's how it's pronounced. It's not goal, it's jail. Which is so weird to me. I don't know why it's pronounced that way, but old-timey times. Temple Knights loyal to our cause have already secured the entrance to this vault. Once you are within, they will signal to us. If all goes to plan, we shall rejoin you with Sir Emmerich and confront our Archbishop together. Is everyone clear of the duties? Then let's do what must be done. Bum, bum. Insurrection! Insurrection! Viva Revolution! The others are in position, Master Ande. I will send word once you and your party have entered. And now we play the waiting game. My phone will stop doing that. So, like I mentioned, I'm basically looking at all the quests and such, so we have done 6 missions so far. We'll definitely be getting to the next dungeon, which isn't even a dungeon. It's just a it's a primal fight, which will be my guess against, or not a primal fight, like a main boss fight, which my guess will be against the Holy See. He'll escape, and then it's like, well, we gotta find a way to find him, and such and such and such. So, you know the gist of it. And yeah, okay. So last stream I said we had 50 quests left, and out of those, only 5 of them were like dungeons or such. So we'll be going. We've already tackled one of them. This will be the second one. And I think we'll tackle the third one as well in here. I'll get pretty damn close to the 4th one. So, who knows? And the last one is a dungeon one, so... But I don't know if I count that as 2 or as 1. Let me double check. So, I'm not counting that one anymore. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay, nope, it is 3. Even though the last one does have 2. The last one has 2, dungeons in it, so we could be getting to the last section of the main scenario here of Heaven's Ward by the end of the stream. So I'm really enjoying this game a lot, and I keep saying that like every single time I stream, and it's true every single time. This game is fun as hell. Ow, fuck. Yeah, unfortunately, it's the waiting game right now. These are the parts I don't like the most out of my streams here when I have to do these missions. Yeah, especially because, like, obviously I'm way behind. So hopefully, you know, by the time I get closer to, like, Stormblood and Shadowbringers, it'll be a lot easier to get into these duties and such. So, you know, while I wait, I want to check out my achievements. I want to see, like, how many... So these are the last 5 I've gotten. I've completed 30 unique instant dungeon raids or trials, which is good because I believe there's 50 or 100. I have to do 100 of them in order to get a trophy. What's on my watch list right now? Nothing right now. Nothing in the current area. Approaching completion. An axe to grind 6. I'm getting close to level 60. And then Alchemist 30, 20, okay. Botanist. Affixate 10 materia, which I need to do that 100 times, which is so easy to do. Basically just use have the same materia and just keep affixating back and forth, so that's a good, quick one. 30 unique, complete 10 guild heists, which, yeah, I need to go do that too, because I have so many guild heists. I have not defeated 5,000 enemies. I believe there's a is there a trophy for defeating 100,000 enemies or 10,000 enemies, something like that? I don't remember. I have to double check. Perfect. There we go. Yo, that's straight up. The person straight up. Fuck. What's her name? From Oh my god, it's from Firehouse? Fire Emblem Three Houses. She's the girl, the main girl of the Black Eagles. Eldegard. Is that how you pronounce the name? Edelgard. Yay. This is a very short dungeon. At least not short in the sense of the objectives I have to do. Can you please attack? holiest of holiday. Well, that was fun. Might also play some Mario off screen, or not off screen. I'll probably play some Mario once I'm done streaming, but also when I'm like done Storm's Eye. Well, damn. I definitely am going to get to level 60 by the end of this. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to get level 60 either once I complete this dungeon or even like before then.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Oh, it's you again! I love to fight you again, you bitch.
I will not yield to you!
That was bad. Fuck. No, fuck. No, fuck. Oh well. I'll get a level up as soon as we beat this fucker. strange they didn't like have us teleport us into this room. Round 2, motherfucker!
Cut you to pieces!
Well, that sucked. And I leveled up too. That's not what I wanted to do. Obviously, I feel like we need to do something with those rips, but Ba-ba-ba-bum-bum-bum-ba-ba. Oh boy. Okay, good. We're all moving now. Sorry, didn't see that. Ah, cutscene. Ah, right into it, I see.
Filthy rats! Get on with you! Sickness must be cured!
Woof.
Get on with you!
God damn it. Oh, stop.
Filthy rats! Be gone with you! Sickness must be purged! Be gone with you! And now the final cup! This shall be a mercy. You disgust me.
That was close.
Sickness must be purged. Be gone with you! Sickness must be purged. Sickness must be purged. Be gone with you! Sickness must be purged.
Did we do it? There, we did it. That one was a bit rough. That one was a bit rough.
Our power! How can this be?
Y'all suck.
Fall back!
Father, please!
We were not too late, my friend.
Why must you do this, Father? Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to renounce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew!
And tear down the very pillars of our society?
Yeah,
Our
fuck
history,
it.
Our values, everything we have built over 1,000 years? A fool to the last.
And who are you? Another one of the Heaven's Ward? No! Don't you kill my friend!
Look out!
No! No! You cunt.
Go. Asisla awaits.
Lord Orchefort!
Oh, I cannot wait to murderize you. Dude.
You are unharmed.
Oh, there was a bro.
I could not bear the thought of... Oh, do not look at me so. A smile better suits a hero.
Fuck, man. I don't know what to say. The others say. I got it from Prismata. Yo, wow. I just saw like how much experience I have too. Well, then again, I did kind of like beat a boss. So, damn. Please, that's it. I will murder them all.
Don't. Please.
He died protecting me.
A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling. Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son, and for the nation he loved. Go!
Okay.
His sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
My son.
The fuck? I cannot stand there in silence, but when all others had forsaken us, Lord Hatcheford took us in, our beacon of hope in a world of darkness. He did his utmost to raise our spirits, so that we might face our troubles with courage, with conviction. So that we might face them as nice. Aye. We must press on with our mission. Tataru, pray return to our duties at the Forgotten Night. Let's go and speak with Sir Amarikande. I worry for his well-being. Yeah. Fuck, man. He was the dude that, like, he was so friendly to us. Even, like, during the main quest where he was, like, he kind of wasn't a fan of anyone. But then he was, like, such a bro to us. Damn it. I loved him. He was fantastic.
My friends, I am in your debt.
How's your arm?
Think nothing of it. Your wounds are healing well, I trust.
Or whatever wounds you had.
Some wounds do not heal.
Yeah! Ah, damn it, not a cat.
The founding. The scriptures, 1,000 years of lies, all to deceive the common man. Nay, our own brothers and sisters. For the blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
I should be interested to hear how you came by this knowledge. But yes, you have the right of it. The architects of Ishgard, King Thordan and his Knights 12, entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatosker. that they might partake of her eyes and thereby transcend their mortal limits. Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage. I dare say you know what followed.
The great worm slew the king and half of his knights.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained. Their one mistake was to show mercy, for from his brother Hreisvelger did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form and empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
Where's the second eye? You haven't, you
Whilst
motherfucker.
Thorden's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us. I ask you, my son, will you answer for my sins? Will your son and his son answer for me as well?
What do you mean?
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all too fleeting life, must his progeny then be held to account? Must every subsequent generation be judged as well? Thorin's betrayal of Ratatoskr was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin. Should we then, as his descendants, meekly surrender ourselves to an eternity of punishment? Nay, say I. I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe. Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday. No reparations shall ever suffice. This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such. For men like you, who yearn to commit themselves to a nobler cause, a more compelling narrative is required.
This is your solution. This is how you protect our people. You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence. With your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve, to fight and die for their country.
It's a lie, you fuck!
And what would you say to them? What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their sons? That their loved ones died for naught? Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well. Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity, and bring about the change you so fervently desire. If he has spoken with others, I would have their names. Escort him to a cell and question him thoroughly.
Your Eminence.
Your Eminence. You fuck. That's rough, buddy.
You saw something, did you not? A vision of the past?
So this is the power of the Echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past. 'Twas an exercise in futility.
It just comes and goes.
Faced with the firmity of his conviction and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me. To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank, self-serving delusion. Even so, I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to bring about.
Probably a way to kill all
I've given some
dragons
thought
or
to
something
that as
like
well.
that.
During the battle within the vault, the Heaven's Ward demonstrated strange and unnatural abilities.
Aye, the manner in which Sir Zephyrin struck down Lord Horschiffon was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
The spectacle called to mind King Thordan and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture, holy powers and all.
Mere
Is it the power of the one eye that they have?
Which have become objects of faith, instilled with the belief of countless devoted souls. 7 hells!
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
Or that.
Are the Heaven's Ward truly so reckless?
Unbelievable.
As they fled, my father spoke of Aziz La. Though I know not what he intends, I fear no good shall come of it. His ambitions are too great, and his minions too powerful. We must find the Heaven's Ward and stop my father before it is too late.
Master Dole, Master Alphanoon, I, Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, do hereby entreat the aid of the Sons of the Seventh Dawn. Our aid is preventing whatever it is the Archbishop intends. Your aid is bringing him to justice. Too much blood has been spilled to the lies he perpetuates. No more. So presume to the ends of all of them must. Life for death. Sir Saffron's heart for what he did have. Thank you, Ande. I have heard many men make such plagues, but you speak in earnest. Much has changed since our Order's founding, but our duty to combat the primal threat has not. If the Archbishop of the Heavens Ward are guilty of the crime of summoning, then Ande and I will stop them. Well, that I could join you in the pursuit, but alas, my father's absence has thrown our government into chaos. Who gives a flying fuck? Ever since the founding of our nation, there has been an Archbishop to serve as the guiding light to the masses, a force of stability to counterbalance the High House's careless maneuvering. Getting the people to recognize the truth of our origins would have been difficult even with my father's support. The road ahead is that much more fraught with peril without it. Yet walk it we must, for unity is more vital in our survival than ever. After all, Nidhogg's death did not mark the cessation of Dravinian hostiles. Far from it. We will have great need of each other to the days to come. Yet you may ever count on my lance, Sir Emmerich. To my dying breath I shall defend Ishgard from the Horde. If I may, Lord Commander, I would like to assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop. Ande, Master Alphanoon, pray to tend me outside. Very well. With me, Andy. I believe we have much to discuss. Boy, do we! You say you want a revolution. Revolution! It's a quest for glory! Check out the latest the world has ever known. It's a hero story! The Sully was eastward bound, so I sent word to Camp Cloudtrap on the off chance the Archbishop passed nearby. Sure enough, Lady Lonanette informed me that it has been sighted by her scouts. And the Archbishop somewhere in the Sea of Clouds. Or was not long ago. The Archbishop has not been seen since it disappeared into the northern reaches near the Blue Window. Excuse me. And that's because the region is firmly held by the Vanu and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtrap. House Halianta has yet to establish a foothold. We will need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the beastman's wrath. Oh, I think we know one. Oh, Sid! I think we both know the perfect candidate, Andy. Let's pay visit to Master Gallord of the Sky Steel Manufactory. I see. Then I'll take my leave for now. There are many matters which require my attention. I'm at level 60, you guys. That's awesome. I'm 20 levels away from the max. That's crazy to me. We could definitely get to level 70 before, God, actually, we could probably get to level 70 before we even start Shadowbring. We'll definitely get to level 70 before we, get into Shadowbringers. We'll probably get to level 70 during, Stormblood, for sure. Depends if all these quests keep giving us over 100,000 experience. Ah, the Dastardly Duo. What mischiefs have you two been getting up to lately? You haven't heard, have you? I hardly know what to start. I like Sid's new outfit too. He was a good man. Sid, have you ever heard of Azur Law? The Archbishop spoke of it before he fled. No, but it's probably some source of phenomenal cosmic power that's key to his plans. From what he told Ande, the Asians tried to tempt him as they tempted Gaius with the ultimate weapon. Even if he spoke true about playing along, I can see him attempting to seize it. As if we need another reason to pursue him. Well, I'm convinced. The Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship landing when we are ready to depart. It's just as well. They're pulling you out of the fire these last few times. I reckon I was due to deliver you into it. Let me check something quickly here. Gotta save that. into the blue. Into the fire, is it? In that case, I should inform Tatsu of our plans. Hurry, go on ahead to the airship land. I shall join you anon. I want to apologize, guys. I am gonna have to. I don't want to end the stream, but I'm gonna be going away for a little bit, shortly here. So I'll be away for like a good 30 minutes or so, and I don't want to end the stream because I want to give you guys the 30 minutes you have, or the 3 hours that I promised every time I stream this game. I don't know. I don't want to say I'll be gone a while, but I'll be gone for quite a bit, like a good length of time. So I guess I'll do it. I'll still stream, and then I'll come back and I'll stream the time that you have. So boys, I've been hard at preparing for our flight, and I'm pleased to say that we are ready to depart. That is, as soon as I send... Ah! Pray forgive me for my lateness. Tatsu and I had much to discuss. We still have no news of the missing stones, but she assures me that Uranja and Rola are pursuing promising leads. That's good. Come, we can continue the discussion aboard the Enterprise. Alright guys, actually scratch that. The plan has been changed. It's not happening at noon. It's not happening at all. I got it canceled, so that's great. So I don't have to worry about it. So you'll get your 3 hours uninterrupted. Hells yeah. Yo, who are you? You're actually kind of cute. Yes, I'm waiting for you aboard the Enterprise, Andy. Shall we get going? Yeah. So, hey, that's great. Uninterrupted streaming. Hells yeah. Yo.
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds.
So I think I kind of figured out, like, if ever I wanted to increase the levels of some other classes, is I just basically do new game quests. It's basically I just do the quest again.
Land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets.
If New Game Plus is basically just replaying
to the new
quests.
threat which followed in their wake, they came.
Why am I getting bug? Well, then again, this obviously came out way before Bug Snacks, but why the hell does this kind of sound like Bug Snacks music? From here, Camp Cloudtrap looks rather far. Beyond your guard, Andy. The Vanu could be anywhere, even watching us as we speak. Familiar faces? Assuming the Soleil is here, I doubt she will come to us. We should begin searching the Isles in earnest. Of course, we must remain vigilant for Vanu scouts as well. I'd rather avoid needless bloodshed. Oh, that must have been the spot. there a lookout? Yeah, there is. You search the skies for the Sully, but see nothing resembling the missing airship. Is there a crystal somewhere around here? Apparently that's what I was supposed to get as completing the Into the Blue, but maybe not yet. Although I probably should go out and start my car at some point, so it's like, you know, gets warm. But it's in my garage, so it has a better chance of being warmer than it is being plainly just outside. Mayhap this effort was doomed to failure. Begs Massive of Netherlands does not fight, does not wish to die. Is that a Vanu being attacked? But by whom? Over there. Imperial troops. It's guardians. Seize them. They'll know where the Archbishop is. They're my enemy. You've no choice with me, Andy. Protect the Vanu. Yo! And just busting out his book like that.
Protect me!
One left and you are dead. Duty completed. Hell yeah. Netherlands saved Vanu from sudden death. It showers Netherlands with things like summer squall. Vanu knows not what winds bears Netherlands to cloud sea, but warming welcomes them. Shows gratitude where gratitude is due. Devourer of worlds. Lalu is much and more to Netherlands. As savers as heroes, Zundu welcomes you. To village we go. To north, come. The Gallians were searching for the Archbishop and believed that the Vanu knew something about his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, they may have had the right of it. I conclude that we should accept Vanu's offer of hospitality and visit his village. Whoa. That's a nice mount. I definitely need to maybe grab it more. I really want to grab more mounts. Ah, there's, whoa, that's a big different looking crystal. Oh boy! We have our new hero coming to Avengers. It's Hawkeye again. Even though we had Hawkeye in Kate Bishop, now we're getting actual Hawkeye. Oh boy! No, I honestly don't see how Avengers could fail. Could have failed. And still no announcements about Spider-Man. So yeah, it's a surprise to anyone. Like breeze guides leaves the fresh. Come and lay low down your buttons. Netherlands. Vanu throws wide arms in greetings. Behold, okay, Zundao. It is a lovely village. A far warmer welcome than the one you received from Vunu, I think. Ah, Vundu bluster and blow hither and yon, sound and furry like aimless gale. Eh? What unseen lightning begets such thunderous report? There you are, did you see it? It's that damn flying well again. The Imperials are after it. Where? Bismarck, right? The White? Right, is this one called, I think this one's called Bismarck, right? Yeah, it's Bismarck. He's wounded. Ah. By the 12, did the beast just eat that island? Oh, insatiable whale! Oh, devourer of worlds! Why must you torment us? Bah, Lanu Vanu wastes no more words on his unfathomable deeds. Come, Netherlands, come and break words with Chief of Zundu. That's who we're gonna fight next, is Bismarck. Devour, devour, suffocate your own empower. Devour, devour, it's your final hour. Devour, devour, falling like a falling soul. Devour, devour, what a way to go. With wisdom deep as nethers and eyes clear as cloudless blue, Sanu Vanu speaks for Zundu. Hearken out to his words. Yo, love the helmet. As a matter of fact, we'll have one more quest, then we'll be fighting Bismarck. Netherlands deliver Lanu Vanu from claws of steel, shroud friends and fiends, and prove noble. He knows not to ignore suffer winds and brings before you with all haste. Soft rains to soothe the heart and sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Zanu, Chief of Zundu, is boundless. We are honored to meet you, Chief Zanu. I am Alphanu Levelia, and these are my companions, Anidol and Sid Garlord. We are come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of the Nithers, which we believe is somewhere in the Cloud Sea. Ah, like the black steel shroud contraption from which you saved Lanu Vanu? Alas, no. That ship belongs to the Garlean Empire, an old enemy of ours, though not the enemy we are looking for at the present. The men we seek wear armor of purest white and are led by an older man in white robes. Wait, Lanu Vanu here, tell of these Netherlands. You do? Are you certain? As sun rises and falls and returns, we are. Zanu scouts can testify to words of Lanu Vanu. Aye, aye, we're the scary purpose of Netherlands to our ears as well. Netherlands seek key to Azalea. Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Zanu, what exactly is this Azulal? Beware, Netherlands, for black its clouds portray greatest dangers. Look not into heart of tempest. There lies ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. But the white devours isle where key is kept. Deep within bowels of mighty Bismarck it lies, beyond reach of the foolhardy, and beyond ours. Rejoice not in his gluttony, Lanu Vanu, for as stone gives way to water and wind, all yields to the white. Is Bismarck okay? Tis he knows, Chief Zanu. Madness of Vanu bounds ill for all Vanu. No way, we'll kill him for you. I'll kill him for you. Can I get one more level up before I end this stream? We have less than an hour to go. I think we can do it. So Azul lies home of forbidden secrets, accessible only to the bearer of a key which the Archbishop coverts. Much as I would like to believe it's safe within the belly of Bismarck, the Knights of the Heavens Ward wield primal powers. If you do not slay the whale and claim the key first, they surely will. Quite how we will go about is another matter. As was the case of our battle with Leviathan, we are out of our element, and this time we have far fewer allies to call upon. But that as it may, our customary approach still holds true. Let's begin by learning more about the White. Let's each question the residents of the village, then regroup and share our findings and all. If Netherlands seek knowledge of the White, then speak to Kanu Vali, foremost keepers of tales. But neglect not to present self with humility and respect. As sun yields to moon and moon to sun, Netherlands must greet Vanu Valley with a bow. Okay. Perfect. There's actually a spot I can get my gear repaired down here, which is perfect. Soon do fix it. Perfect. Summer winds at your back and sunshine to warm your brow. Traveler from below, Kanu Valley, keeper of tales, hears your words and she remembers. In times long ago, in lands elsewhere before even the clouds see, the white is one among many. Newborn, his swim besides his many brothers in seas of endless water. But hated the white is for his brothers in purest black. So great is their contempt, their loathing, that they turn upon him and render his flesh asunder. And so he falls, only to rise again, for merciful gods raise him to the heavens, and there he is reborn. White still longs for the sea to which he cannot return. But in rebirth, a splinter of the divisor is shed, and so he opens his maw. Oh, fuck. Content, he gazes below to see others who are as he, hated and hunted. He weeps, and in his benevolence he rises up isles and earths and guides these people to the clouds sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth and the salvation of the Vanu. May it never be forgotten. But this demon which menaces the cloud sky, his rage is that of the Vundu, his hunger that of the wild beast. The isles are his gift to us, yet now he must consume them? Vunu Valley knows no tales like this. Alright, Alpha Noon. Time for us to go fight a whale. Or time for me to fight a whale. So according to the Vanu, the Sea of Clouds and the Flowing Isles were gifts from Bismarck to his people. Gifts which he has taken to eaten, yes. Technically within his rights, I suppose, if perhaps a little ungracious. Gods, but what of you, Alpha Noon? Did you learn off of value? Alas, no. That is, unless you have an interest in the interstates of Vanu sky fishing. Sky fishing? My gods, that's it, Avenue. My boy, I could kiss you. Please don't. From what we have observed, Bismarck is a creature of pure instinct, driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by an Imperials, it fled, but not before devouring another island to restore strength. What I propose is this. We throw a suitable appetizing island through the Sea of Clouds, in essence fishing for our flying whale. Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use dragon killers to fire grapplings onto the beast's hide and then reel it in close, enabling our resident Icon Slayer to engage it directly. Bold plan, Master Garlord, but an extremely dangerous one. Should Ande fail to subdue the creature, he would almost certainly be eaten, along with the rest of your appetizing island. I can do it. Oh, he won't fail, and if anything goes wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to tow him out of trouble. I wouldn't trust a task like this to anyone else. Nor I. I trust you have no objectives to my joining you as well. Not at all, the more the merrier. Ready then. It seems the boy... Oh, right then. Seems the boys and I have a lot of work to do if the Enterprise is to be ready for our fishing trip. Well, you two need to find me some bait. And not just any island, mind. I want a mouthful of most. Bless them. Bolt, chain, and island. Well, you had said we need an island to bait the hook. By the way of the first step, I proceed we speak with Chief Sanu. If the Zuda are as concerned at Bismarck's behavior as they've given us to believe, they may well be supportive of our efforts to slay him. Well, these are probably quests for... Those are probably quests to get more of the Aether current. Which there's one over here. The Tadamon is upon us. The White Feast and the Vanu rejoice in his carnage. Hear me, Chief Zanu. This creature which torments you now is not the deity who raised up the flowing islands and made a gift of them to you. His perversion of your beliefs given form by the Vundu, a false savior who consumes that which he should rightfully safeguard. Yet it need not be this way, Chief Zanu. We have the powers to strike down the impostor, but we must beg of you and the island to see it done. Most against the tempters, in vain do they struggle. Yet who is honored to speak of what may be? Perhaps even the Antamont can turn to the opponent. Very well, Netherlands. When you're ready, tell Zantu Zuna scouts what man's island you require, and they guide you to it. We shall not fail, Chief Zanu. On that you have my word. Ah, I love that mount. Commander, let us see how Sid's preparations are progressing. I also like the design that that person's wearing too, so... Sid, where the fuck are you? Bum, bum, ba, la, 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 la. Oh, that one's like, kind of like not out there, but fuck. Oh, it was. Okay, I was like, man, it seems like my skills were going by super slow, and I think they were, because I think I had slow on or something like that. Did he realize that was stupid to come? Oh, well, that's not right. Our Guardian friends have furnished us with dragon killers and ammunition, and I've taken the liberty of procuring a Magitech field generator as well. Rest assured, we've changed to spare, every link forged by a manufacturer's master craftsman. If there are lingering doubts as to the strength, know that they were originally intended to bind dragons, and were not found wanting. It pleases me to inform you that the Vanu Vanu have agreed to furnish us with an island of our choosing. Then all that remains is to confirm the readiness of the poor buggers who will actually be doing the fighting. Andy, let Wedge know when the party is assembled. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I don't like this plan. I don't like it one bit, but I can't help being excited all the same. So tell me, Andy, are you ready to hunt the white whale? Hells yeah. I do then, Andy. All aboard. All right, time to fight Bismarck. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go just turn on my heater and probably get something to drink. I need some water. Be right back. It won't take too long. And I'm back. I was actually scared. I thought I heard the thing pop up. It's like, oh, hey, here's the thing. Time for you to, like, you know, come, be like, hey, you want to wait or yada, 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 yada. But, luckily I did not. No one else has joined us yet. That's fine. So I want to, like, I'll be honest, I don't know what happened during the last stream where we just lost visuals for everything. Like, I don't understand why that happened. So So yeah. It's Valentine's Day on Sunday, guys. You guys have anything doing? Still not button. So yeah, there's also a Final Fantasy VII concert thing happening on today or tomorrow. I don't remember. But yeah, that's actually pretty exciting, especially because there might be some news about Final Fantasy VII. Maybe an updated version, PS5 version, next gen console versions. It's coming up to be almost the end of the year of the exclusivity that it had with PlayStation. Yeah, that's in April. Yeah, it was April. It was April. It was originally going to be March, right? But then they pushed it to April. So that's coming up soon too. So there could be about like a whole PC and like a PC and a Steam and or an Xbox Series X release along with a PS5 version. I think I tried to talk about this during the last stream, but I never really got to it. I hope they don't do what Judgment is doing. Judgment is a great game. If you have not played that, and if you have a PS5, I'd say wait for the PS5 version to come out. It's whatever. It's no big deal. And I hope they don't do this for future Yakuza games. I hope they don't do this for Yakuza 7. When the PS5 version of that comes out later this... Is it this month even? Or is it next month? I can't remember. Either way. So what they're doing with Judgment is it's coming out for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. Now, this is the first time it's been on Xbox, and it's also coming out on Steam, I believe, later down the line. They haven't announced it yet, but it's been like, oh, hey, we found, like, hidden files about, like, a Steam, whatever, you know. It's a rumor mill for that. But what they're doing is it's a quote-unquote new game. So it's... And if you already have the PS4 version, it's like, oh, well, if you have the PS4 version, you get like you get a graphical update and all that stuff. That's not the case, which is kind of dumb, and I don't understand that. Like, I'll be honest, majority of the games should be doing that, especially like games that came out on the PS4, and they're like, oh yeah, we're releasing a PS5 version. If you are like, that's what they did with Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty. They're like, oh, hey, you have the PS4... and Miles Morales. They're like, oh, you have the PS4 version? Well, then you automatically get the PS5 version as long as you keep this disc of the PS4 version. And I'm pretty sure it's the same thing with digital, because that's what they do with... Actually, I think that's only with the digital version of Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time is... It only gets updated if you have the digital version of the PS4 version of it. So... Fuck. I have enough time to mute my mic. I apologize for that. So I hope that's not the case when they release the PS5 version of Yakuza Like a Dragon. Even though, in all honesty, I might buy it again because god damn, that game's... Oh, actually, no. Maybe I won't, because although I really loved Yakuza Like a Dragon, I was not a big fan of how much I had to grind in order to get the to the final dungeon bits ready, but oh well. Oof. Eesh. Like I said, these are the things that always like prevent me from, I feel like, getting some good time in. Or getting enough questing in for my streams. So if anything, if we do not get to the end of Heaven's Sword by next stream... Oh, there we go. As long as everyone joins in. There we go. We'll be very close to the last section here. You know what? While this is playing, I will check out. So we have 7 quests that we're at the end of this section, and then we have we'll have 15 quests at all. If I can get to the dungeon, the next dungeon, and maybe either do that or like let that be the quest before the next stream, I think we could end Heaven's Sword in the next stream. When lightnings stay apart, okay. Wow. I think someone's wearing the... is he wearing the judge outfit from 12? The other, dude, I don't think so. No, he's way too over. He might. Sweet. Did we get it? There, we got him. Woo, Bismarck! I like this fight. This fight was very interesting. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I don't think we'll be able to get to the next dungeon, but we'll see. It's the key. Ah, damn it. Hello? Bitch, that you?
Darkness, light to none, known. Hark. Receiver, blessing, small.
Ow, dicks. Oh, hi, asshole.
So falls the Lord of Mists, as did all others before him.
Oh, right. It's not on auto.
How many times does this make, warrior of light? Ah, how much you have grown. Far beyond the limits of mere mortals.
Fuck you. I saw that old man behind you.
He has what we seek.
No, this is just
That
a
he
fancy
does.
piece of bread.
The key to Azizla and the secrets of Alag.
Ow, what the fuck? That's cheating.
I see you have regained the blessing of light, albeit at a fraction of its former strength.
Oh, thank God. You suck. I can't wait to kick your ass in whatever deity you're gonna become. Thanks for the assist, Alphanon,
Thanks
Sid.
to you, Asian. And to you as well, warrior of light, for saving us the effort of slaying Bismarck.
Fuck you.
Now that the key is within our grasp, the path to the heavens shall at last be laid bare.
Oh. Well, that's cool. I can't wait to murderize you all. Especially you, you fuck.
By our deeds shall the wrongs of antiquity be righted, and man reclaim the reins of history.
Oh, they're the ones that fucked it up, so. Damn it. Ah, that sucked. Ooh, that's actually a nice, like, that could be a nice wallpaper right there, just that shot. Oh! Well, look at that. That's gonna be a dungeon and a half to get through. A pain in the dick if I've ever seen one. Forgive me, Andy. Had I known what was happening, mayhap I could have done something to stop them. Alas, Wedge and I were still sealed within the engine room and heard naught of the struggle until it was over. And now for all our efforts, the Archbishop holds the very thing we sought to keep from him. But all is not lost, for we yet live, and we know the destination. Let's give chase and bring an end to their machinations. Though we fail to secure the key, we must not forget that we succeed in ridding the realm of Mel Primal, and preventing the Volume's lands from being consumed in doing so. Zazundu, at least, shall be glad of our deeds this day. Let's go and inform Chief Zanu of our victory. Certainly others will need the moment to tend to the Enterprise biz signs. Oh, you're automatically taking me there?
Wait, something is amiss.
Yeah! Oh.
Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
Yeah, that's kind of not good.
Reveal yourselves at once! And there I was, expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
I thought Ishgardians responsible for the disappearance of our scouts, but I see now that I was mistaken.
Oh, fuck. It's this asshole.
Just as Wire observed, the Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
The Warrior of Light? He who bested Van Baelsar?
It would seem that the famous hero of Eorzea seeks Azizlar as well. Hardly unexpected. The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Dawn. You know as well as we what will ensue should these insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free. That their very existence threatens the life of this star. We but disagree on the solution to the problem.
Genocide has ever been the Empire's favored recourse. And that is why we will continue to oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind. even when your every word could be your last.
Yeah, but it's not going to be.
Alas, your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view. The fate of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world.
Yo, who voices you?
'Tis my solemn charge as Emperor to bring the Icons to heel. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
Fucking excuse me.
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
Yo, hey, yo. Who did that?
Where did that come from?
Yo, same.
Take cover!
Lucia? Who? What? Yo, hey, it's my girl. Hey, listen.
Your Radiance, we must withdraw.
Listen. I'll be honest, you kind of weren't considered to be part of the list. And you're still kind of low on the list, in all honesty, but hey. I mean, the list is ever growing. It's not a limited number. Also, she's a badass.
We shall meet again, warrior of light. On that you have my word.
Was the explosion really necessary? I ask you, was it necessary?
So Garlemald too has designs on Azizlar. But why would the Emperor himself elect to lead the expedition?
Because why the fuck not? He wants to show that he's serious about it. I'm trying to remember when we learned that he became Emperor. Was it kind of like how it was like he didn't like have an ambition or something like that? I don't remember. Never in the wildest dreams did I think I would stand less than 20 paces from the Emperor of Garlemald. Varys Zal's Galvus in the flesh. I assume the commander that accompanied him must be the latitudes of whom this centurion spoke. Forgive me. This is neither the time nor the place for such idle speculation. Pray return to the Enterprise at once. It occurred to me that our friends may have run afoul of Imperial forces as well. I have yet to appease Chief Stolzen with all that is could. But once I have, we will join you at the airship. You're back up. God damn it, are you fucking serious? So, armor chest, inventory, character traits, hunting log. Oh wow, I definitely need to like do some of this stone dye for like the completion of this hunting log. Just so I like have it there, I guess. Journal. Crafting log. Gathering log. User Marcus? Like I told you alive, Andy. When the battleship appeared and fired at the village, we feared the game was up for you in Alpha Noon. What in something else happened out there? First the Archbishop turns up with an Asian in tow, and now the goddamn Emperor pays us a visit. What is this, a procession of notable bastards? Who's next? The Keeper of the Seventh Bloody Gate? Who's that? No one so noble, Master Garlord. I'm happy to report that the Zuna are overjoyed to learn of Bismarck's demise. Chief's honor sends his warmest regards, Andy. There was much talk of westerly winds. Miraculously, none suffered lasting harm during the raid. It would seem the Zanu were taken entirely unawares and wisely chose to offer no resistance. I sense they have more to fear from the Empire, for the present at least. Had the Emperor truly been intent on the extermination, Okezuna would already have been leveled. Plainly, Varius is only interested in reaching Azius Lila. Speaking of which, if we're all ready to continue to chase the Enterprises as well, shall we? One good turn. We have, I'm going to double check to see how many quests I have between now and to the next one. As you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate the heading directing by the beam of light emitted by the key. If Alzaz lies in that direction, we'll find it. The soil may have a lead on us, but she's no Enterprise. We'll catch them, you'll see. So I have this quest that I'm doing. So I'm not counting down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 quests until the quest for the next dungeon. I think I'll do that. I think I'm going to do that. Because then once that's done, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then there's 10 left for the end of Heaven's Ward.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again. Least of all under these circumstances.
You're familiar with it, I suppose.
My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
Oh, hey, you have the stone thingy on your forehead, like Sid.
Ah, that explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sas-Junius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Say what? Wait, what?
Aye, she was my sister. Though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths. Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
my mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich. 'Twas his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him. But I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. 'Tis your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Ah, Sid's got a girlfriend crush.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Azizlar should be.
Azizlar should be.
Hold on, everyone! Look! I think that's it! Chief, is that... Allegan? Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
What was that?
Some sort of barrier.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller!
Cid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Allegans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
Because they're fucks. And we barely finished repairing the damage incurred during our sky fishing trip. On the other hand, any land we could walk away from, as they say. I can only presume that Sully passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why the Vanu called it a key. I have over 1 million left to grab. I think I can do this. Assuming Sid is correct, and I have no reason to think that he is, the Vanu's key is required to pass through the barrier protecting Azalan. But even without it, we must find a way to reach the Isle. I should have everyone convene to the seat of the Lord Commander that we might discuss how best to proceed. As before, make yourself known to the Guardsman when you arrive, and he will show you in. As before, keep doing the same shit that you've always do every time you got you. Hacking to the gate. Now, when the beta for the PS5 version of this starts in April, I have to make sure that I pick the PS5 version when that comes out. Ugh.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Allegans. And we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
It seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
Master Garland, based on your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the barrier?
Well, in the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters. But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crystals.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing 2 galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
How?
Piercing it, you say?
We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
But yesterday evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
An Archon? Truly?
Ha! Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just you wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
Okay then. Miss Tataru. You found someone? You found some friends of ours? That'd be great. Welcome back, Andy. How goes the mission? Did you manage to catch up with the Archbishop and his cronies? So you finally arrived at Azala, only to find your way barred by some sort of barrier. Typical. But it's not all bad news. I've made progress in search of our friends. Don't worry, Andy. We'll get to Azala yet. When you fled the victory feast, you used the ancient water course beneath the city, right? Well, shortly after, things went back to normal in Ulda. I asked Marshal Charapud to have the tunnels searched. I'll just go a place to look. If it was there that you lost contact with Minfilia, Tancred, and Yostola, was it not? Did I ask what the Marshal found? I don't actually know. Pippin's message just said that there's been a discovery and that we have to come to the Hall of Flames at our earliest convenience. I dare not think what it might be. We shall depart at once. Tataru let Uranja know to join us in Ulda. He will wish to be present as well. Yes, sir. Aw, I freaking love Tataru. Back to Ulda. I know I'm definitely going a bit over, but you know, on days where I stream on Saturdays, I'm totally fine with going a bit longer, especially since we're very close to the end of Heavensward. So I definitely want to get to that quest before the end of I want to get to the quest before the dungeon, and then that could be the first thing that we do at the start of the stream on Tuesday. Straight Pippin. We're grateful for your assistance, Marshal Tarupin. You saved her grace and father both. 'Tis the least I could do to repay you. Forgive me my impatience, Marshal, but your missive mentioned a discovery? Yes, of course. As per your request, I had my men scour the waterways. Almost immediately we encountered difficulty. The entire section of the tunnel had to collapse. With the mineral concerner's cooperation, however, we were able to remove the rubble, which yielded the battered bodies of a dozen crystal braves. Fuck them! Go on. Be at ease, Master Alphanoon. Your friends were not among the deceased. That alone is cause for hope. And then there's this. It's just Stola's wand! It's Stola's wand! I had assumed as much. If I may, Marshal. As I surmised, judging by the etheric imprint that lingered yet upon this wand, it hath as surely been employed in the casting of a most uncommon magic. Namely, the very first that man did convey to traverse great distance, and the ancient procurer of all methods of travel that utilize Livestream, flow. The spell entailed the reduction of the corporeal form to its constituent aether, that the caster might enter the Livestream and rise its currents thereby. Unlike the teleportation magics of modern times, it required not a lengthy incantation. And if Sloan should choose to employ such a spell, bespeaks the need for haste. All of which would suggest she managed to escape. Wouldn't that be so simple? Knowing that the scholars of Sarlian forbade the use of the spell, and with good reason. The caster hath but limited control over its course, for each magic mage who came safe unto its destination, another will be set adrift in the Livestream, never to emerge. What? No! No, you can't mean... Be not downcast, my friend, for there is yet hope. 'Tis like that your stolen passage hath left traces in the Livestream. Could we but follow those from the point at which the magic was invoked, we may yet find her. To the Sildar excavation site, then. Our thanks to your aid, Marshal. Do not mention it. I shall pray for Lady Yastola's safe return. Okay, that explains Yastola, but where are the 4 others? Where's Yola? Where's Papamino? Where's Thancred? And where the fuck is Minfilia? Yeah, I think it'd be much faster if I just went this way. Wonder where that will give me access to. Evidence of Yastona's passage will have made faint by time, but it may have some more scent traces that remain to guide our steps. Up there? The trail leads to the north and east, onto the bosom of the Twelves Wood. Are you certain? Aye, there's no mistake. There in Haith Justola has journeyed. And yet the Gardenians have reported no sightings. Let's take this to mean she's still adrift. If it be so, I do fear for our friend. Contrary to its name, the Livestream is more akin to a raging torrent. Linger overlong in the midst of its maelstrom, and the aether that formeth one's soul shall surely be scattered, now to be reformed. We have no time to waste. Ranger, pray explore all possible options for reversing the effects of this forbidden magic. Ande Tatu, we three shall press on to Grindania and petition for Elder Seer's aid. Lost in the live stream, lost in the echo. I have 3 more quests to get before I'm done with this certain spat. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 5 more afterwards. So we have 8 quests left, which is not bad. I actually should level up my botanist skills, because goddamn, I enjoy all these discipline of the hands. Instead of the elements preserve the live stream. If, as we suspect, Justola is still adrift in the mist, they may be able to find her. But if we are to appeal to them for assistance, we must need to do through their choosing. The Pajal. It's imperative, therefore, that we speak with Kana Isan without delay. I've already requested an audience with the Elder. She will receive us in the Lotus Stand presently. We need but speak with the conjurer yonder to be admitted. Like always. Elder waits. Pray follow me. Lost in the live stream. What's up? Bad. Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your suit will admit no delay. I will not, my lady. Pray forgive the abrupt nature of our request, but it is a matter of life and death. I see. As you say, we must needs act swiftly if we are to free Justola from the ungentle pull of the live stream. And as you have surmised, we cannot do this unaided. However, problems. Always problems. Problems. Got them stupid fucking problems.
In requesting the Elemental's assistance to find Justola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and elemental.
Right.
That being?
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as
I'm going to turn off my
sight
heater.
and
It's getting a bit
sound.
hot.
For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers, if you could but find a family member.
Oh! I know just the person! Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
Oh, that is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
Sorry, I was also out doing, I just went to fill my water too. Also, Y'shtola has a sister? Say what? Hi there. Hey. Listen, I like your sister. Let's just be honest here. If memory serves, Y'shtola's sister's name Yamariti. She's supposed to be a member of the Sons of Saint Conthask. Anyway, she spends most of her time around Applic Falls, from what I recall. Let's look for her there. Okay. Actually, wait. Have I seen her before? I think I have. Now that I think about it. I think I've seen you before. Oh my god. Yes, is there something you require? Lady Yamiri is an honor to meet you. My name is Alfanun Levia, and this is Tataru Taru. Hi, your sister, my girlfriend. We need to find her. So you are my sister's comrades in the Silence of the Seventh Dawn. She's cute! When I heard that your people were being pursued, I desperately sought to reach Solta, but all mine efforts were to no avail. Now I know why, a forbidden spell of all things, that she should be so reckless. But what's done is done. I thank you for bringing word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. Though we were born of different mothers, our veins course with the same father's blood. I hope that this will be enough for the elementals. Come, let us make for Evershade at once. Okay. It's the Yokai Watch tree. Aw, she's so cute.
Let us begin. Raya O, Arun, if you would. Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the Livestream, a drifting soul to find.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
There. Now!
She naked? She naked.
A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once.
Oh, she's so cute. She looks just kind of like a younger version of Y'shtola.
All that remains is to pray, my friends.
Yeah, I guess. Hi. Bye. Here we go. Pray to whatever god you believe in. But spoiler alert, well, that I will not answer. Come on now. There you go. Oh, Y'shtola. Just seeing her face again, it's... Oh, I've been so worried. Y'shtola's resting within the inn room. Though she's still unconscious, the signs are positive. conjurers say she is in sound health and should awaken before long. Isn't that wonderful? Now, while we wait for her soul to wake up, I thought I'd take the opportunity to finish my little surprise for her. It's something I've been working on for a while now, in the hopes that she'd one day return to us. It wants for just a couple more items before it's ready. I've already placed orders for these items. Can I ask you to retrieve them for me? One is at the Leatherworks Guild and the other is in the Conjurers Guild. Speak with Mistress and Brother Isuma, and they ought to take care of you. Oh, they both have a thing next to them. Sweet. So you want to be a conjurer. Come to Stilgard-Fane, the house of the Conjurers Guild. How may I assist you? Ah yes, Mr. Satru's orders. As request has been sanctified in the sight of the elements. I know not what she intends for the staff, but it's most singular artifact, even one possessed by my experience, would struggle to wield it. Maybe not for Yastola. We're giving her a new class. Is that what we're doing? Yastola's gonna be a new class. I have a feeling everyone probably gets new classes with every expansion. Alphanoon, I mean, granted, I don't know what his class was prior, but he seems to be a better mage type user than before. Actually, I don't think we ever fought with him before, so. Then, of course, Yastola is probably going to get a new class here soon. What's that? I'm a busy woman, so be quicker with it. If you wish to place an order, speak with Randall. You're to retrieve an order for Mr. Satru, you say? Come at a good time. I finished it but moments ago. It's no small cup working it for specifications, but I did nonetheless. Payment has already been settled. However, did that girl come by chemical hide anyway? You need either balls of steel or a bombless coin purse, and it seems she had neither. I trust her in whatever it is that she got. Damn it. Even though I kind of don't want to, I might end the stream earlier than I think I would. Okay. Ah, you're back. You have the items, I hope. Here you are. Ah, it's precisely as I requested. A perfect match for the other pieces. Truly, Grevin is the master among masters. And the staff completes the surprise. Thank you so much, Andy. I can't wait to see you still. Thanks for the surprise. Alicia wonders she's doing well, and the conjurers have left her in her sister's care. Let's go and pay them a visit, shall we? Hey.
I'm so glad you're back!
Aw, it's my girlfriend.
Taru.
Hey.
You are safe. Thank the 12. Something has changed about you, Alphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
Nice.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Worry not. I am well enough.
Tell us then, what befell you after you fled the feast? We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down that you and Minfidia might escape. At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the Livestream. The others? Where are they? Did they not escape?
We don't know.
They remain unaccounted for. You were the only one we have been able to find. I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
No apologies are necessary, Alphino. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
Ha! There is the Alphino I remember. And I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we were in Ishgard, you see.
Yeah. Well, she did make that for Alphanon, did he? Oh, I guess we should leave, huh? Oh. Oh my god, I love it.
Tataru has apprised me of all that took place in the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
Yes, much and more happened during your absence. At present, we seek to follow the Archbishop to Azisla.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating isle's protective barrier?
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
A means to prise open a hole in an Allagan barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon.
Oh, that's not good.
But I know of one who could. A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
Ooh. Onward! In my youth, I had the honor of studying under Mitoya. In the field of Arthian research, she was without rival. I have no doubt that her knowledge will be of aid in our cause. The question is, will she share it with us? My master has ever been willful. The gods forbid anyone disagrees with her. When the Garlean Empire first marched upon Eorzea some 15 years ago, the descendants of Charlene were summoned back to the motherland. However, Mitoya refused to join the exodus. To this day, she lives a hermit's life in the fringe of the abandoned city. So it is to the Dravinian hinterlands that we must go, to the place of my birth. Though Aslian and I were born in Shalian, our days there were short. We remained only until the exodus, and I have not returned since. Oh, so it's to be a homecoming then. As fine a reason as any to go to Shalian, and it would afford us the opportunity to pay my master a visit. I believe you have mistaken our primal objective, Yustola. At any rate, the journey will take us through largely unknown territory. Let's first return to Ishgard and make our preparations. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wrap up this quest. I'm gonna do this quest, and then I'll do the next quest, and then I think I'll be done with the stream. Shalian is situated in the Dravinian hinterlands. To get there, we must strike west and traverse beneath the Dravinian forelands. Make no mistake, it'll be a grueling journey. The party shall be comprised of Andy, Yustola, and myself. Tataru, pray remain in Ishgard and continue to search for our missing friends. Yes, sir! First, let's make for Tailfeather. A long soak in the Livestream followed by a long journey. I would not recommend it to anyone. But rest assured my strength has returned to me. I shall be back to my former self ere long. That goes up by 1, but you know what? Fuck it. I'll grab it. I believe I'm sufficiently rested. Let's continue west to Charlene. Once we ascend the mountain path, we will arrive at the Dravinian hinterlands. From there, it is but a short distance to the city. Be warned that we shall be passing through Nath territory. We must need to be wary of them and the dragons both. Oh, probably some fighting I need to do. Fuck it, I'll travel there because that looks closer. I hope this will get me there. And I honestly hope that this also gets me a level up soon, so I could level up. If anything, maybe I'll do like one more quest. We'll see. Because it looks like I'll be doing some fighting, so... Bum bum ba ba dum ba 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 da 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 ba na 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 na.
To the Thaliac River, where to the melted snows of Abelathia's spine eventually find their way by means of 1,000 silver streams. Whose waters have long nourished the Dravanian hinterlands, and so provided for a settlement of learned souls from across the northern seas. To the city of Sharlayan, that great seat of knowledge now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
Wait, Toya delves in the far side of Fang River. Let's search for a crossing. You know what? I might just do the next one just so I can get the level up. Where the fuck are you? Maybe I won't do the next quest. This one's taking a while, goddamn. Oh, maybe I will. It might end up being like a short one. Oh, it's nice that Yestola and Alphanoon decide to take a rest. I saw no crystals here. What the fuck? Oh well. We'll definitely get the... We might get a level up in the next... once I pass this in. Yeah, this was definitely a long one. I'll give it that. I love that it's still playing the Chocobo music. Knowledge seeks no man. So says the motto of Charlene engraved upon yonder stone. The meaning is simple. It falls to us to seek enlightenment. During the 6th Astral Era, at the turn of the 13th century, men from the northern nation of Saturland joined across the seas of Arizona in search of knowledge. Upon arriving at these shores, they established a camp for their scholarly endeavors. Over time, this camp grew into a settlement, and the settlement prospered, and so much so that it came to be conquered among Arizona's great city-states. Alas, those glorious days are now but a fading memory. With her keepers lost to her, Charlene has become an empty husk of her former self. Pishka! Uplander is mistaken. Charlene has new keepers, is a cusp of new age of glory. Goblins, here to plunder the city? Uplanders mistaken muchly. We are not thieves. This place is our home. Your home? When last I looked, it was mine and Alphanoon's. We were born here. Bishmo! When Uplanders abandoned city, Uplanders gave up claim. Born here or no, Uplanders are trespassers. My friends, please, we do not come to disturb your claim to this land. Our purpose here is peaceful. We desire but to cross the river. Be calm, I beg you, and let us speak like the civilians folks that we are. Surely we can come to a mutual understanding. Be sure. If that's true, then Uplands are welcome here. Come with Snowflake. Snowflake will show up land settlement. This is definitely a long stream, but I'm okay with it. Again, I'm okay with going a little bit over the 4-hour mark on Saturday streams because I don't have to work those days. So. Ishnoch. Here is Heart of Settlement. Name of Isdrashire. What do we got here? Guest? Greetings to you. I'm Alpha New Leveneer, and may I introduce my companions, Annadale and Stolza. We have journeyed far in search of a friend and seek to cross the river. Find the main bridge collapsed. You went looking for a detour and ended up stumbling into Snowflake and his crew, is that right? That is the short of it, This place is shy. Came expecting a ghost town, suffice to say I'm surprised to find it so alive. Well, with all of them precious artifacts lying about, 'tis only a matter of time before treasure hunters like me moved in. But we weren't the first to arrive, neither. By then, Snowflake and his goblin friends were already settled. At first, goblins and hunters liked each other. But understanding came, then friendship. Now goblins and hunters have joined hands to build great new nation. So that's what happened here after Charlene's disappointed. Oh, so you're locals. No hard feelings, I hope. All these nice buildings, but no one living in them? Felt like a waste, you know. We've been trying to put the place to rights, and things have been going well for the most part. But it ain't all smooth sailing. Not to sound ungrateful, but the traps you people left laying about are a bloody nuisance. And there's the Illuminati harrying us day and night. Fish note, Snowflake was bright idea. Uplands desire mutual understanding, yes? Best way to understand is helping one another. Up civilians of Ishtar and Uplanders can be citizens too. Citizens are free to cross the river. I'm not aware of a quicker way to reach our destination. Let us assist Slowfix and his people. How close am I to leveling up? Oh, I leveled up. Sweet. Nice. Awesome. Okay. Well, guys, I'm gonna go find that There it is. That's going to do it for this part, or this stream of Final Fantasy XIV, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this stream. I know this was a long one, but it's been a good one. So thank you all for watching this stream, whether you watch it live or archived here on YouTube. I'm going to go about and do my axe quest, do some of these quests on the side and such. And yeah, and then I'll be back on Tuesday with... I don't think we'll end Heaven's Sword yet. We'll get very close to it, though. We'll get very close to it. But for sure, Thursday we will be the end of Heaven's Sword, the main story for Heaven's Sword, and then we'll be starting the in-between quest between Heaven's Sword and Stormblood, which again was shorter than what we started on Thursday. So I can't wait. We're getting very close to Stormblood, which means we're getting very close to Shadowbringer. So thank you all for watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys on Tuesday for some more Final Fantasy XIV. 10 a.m. Central Standard Time as always. Bye.